So as you can see, this hallway's pretty bland, pretty basic, pretty boring. So today I am taking on 3 ways to elevate your hallway. My name is Drew from the YouTube channel Lone Fox, where we do interior design, DIY, a lot of hands-on projects. Hallways can be a little bit basic. However, these are transitional spaces that carry you from room to room, and they're actually spaces that you're in quite often. So I wanted to share with you how a couple of quick fixes can easily elevate this hallway. Target is always my go-to when it comes to wall decor or home pieces for my space, so let's get started. The first way you can elevate and add some interest to your hallway is through adding texture underfoot with a runner rug. Something to keep in mind for runners in a hallway is if it's high traffic, consider going for something washable or made of a natural fiber like jute. But if it is a lower traffic area, you can go with like a wool runner or something a little bit more decorative. This hallway is used quite often, so I'm gonna opt for this machine washable Persian style runner rug. I love the print. I just love the kind of vintage quality. The simplest additions can take a matter of minutes, and they really do add a lot of thought to a space that you might not normally think about. The second way I like to elevate a hallway is through small scale furniture pieces. You guys, this one's a big one. If you have the space, a small scale bench or a console or a stool is a great piece of furniture to add for additional storage or additional decor. This little part of my hallway gets a little wider, so it actually could accommodate this bench here. Just adding that little additional element of furniture to a hallway always gives that elevated and thought out feel. So if you do add the space for a small scale furniture piece, see how easy it is to connect your space with your personal style. Our last and third tip is wall decor. We could do wall art, you could do family photos, mirrors, candle sconces, whatever you want to do that isn't going to project too much off the wall, since this is an area that we actually need to function. Here I'm actually wanting to do a mirror and then a little gallery wall to the right side of that. So let's start adding those. Look at this mirror. I found this on Target's website. It's very like almost postmodern. It has this elevated feel to it. It's made of mango wood. It's also a substantial size. A great tip for hanging mirrors or heavier art that has 2 hangers like this is to just take some painter's tape, go right across, mark where you need your 2 nails to go, and transfer this piece of tape to the wall. I love using a large mirror. It just overall creates more space in any room, but especially the hallway. And it can like stand alone because it's interesting enough. For our family photos, I have these little gallery frames that have a mat in them. And then inside the frame, there's this little like artwork insert that you normally would throw away. Save this. We're gonna use it as a template so that we can hang our wall much easier. This ruler is 2 inches wide, so I'm just gonna space them out 2 inches. And this is gonna give us a visual of what our frames will look like before having to commit to nailing nails in and actually hanging them up. But I do love the placement of these, so I'm gonna nail at the top corners of each of them, then we can hang our frames right over the top. Black and white or like a sepia tone kind of just makes everything look a little bit more uniform. And I love a large frame that has a really big mat in it that holds a smaller photo. I feel like it just creates more of a minimal aesthetic, and Target's frame selection is top notch. Lastly, had to get a couple pieces of art. I use these almost antique style like rugs that are inside of this wood framed shadow box. It has glass on the front. These are gonna be a great addition to the hallway because they're gonna add a lot of texture without having to do too much work. And that, friends, is 3 easy ways to elevate your hallway using a runner rug, small scale furniture, and wall decor. I absolutely love all of these additions. This really only took me an hour and a half to complete from start to finish using some of the incredible products that Target offers. If you like this video, definitely check out Target's channel for more how-to videos on interior design and much more. I'll see you next time. Bye!